Hello chatboxes out there, I hope you've all had a great day. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Wednesday. I hope we've all had a great week so far. It's the middle of the week, so you guys know what that means. It is only 2 more days until it is the weekend. I've had such a great week. Today I got ready for the day ahead and I had a nice refreshing shower. Went downstairs to have my breakfast and I was going to be having a pot noodle that I put aside for myself, and found out that one of my siblings had eaten it. Found out that they were only for my younger brother, who has not been very well, as he had a bad migraine which caused the left side of his body to be paralysed temporarily. He's now on the mend. His leg's a bit sore still, but he was out with his mates today, and he fortunately drove to his girlfriend's house. And then when he went to drive back, his arm was so sore that his mate had to help him get into gear. So my mum said until he's fully back to normal, he's only allowed to drive to work and drive around our town where we live, but not any further out of town because his arm and stuff aren't fully better yet, and he's just been resting up. And because he slept most of yesterday, he was on the Xbox, so God knows when last night. After Brian screaming on the Xbox, being crazy as per usual. And my young sister had work, and then she went out with her mates. And my mum and dad were just out in the garden enjoying the sunshine. And I couldn't find one of my tops that I wanted to wear that I got for my birthday. That's a white striped top that I absolutely love, and I haven't seen it since I wore a few days after my birthday, and so it's somewhere in the wash. There's loads of stuff that needs to be washed and stuff due to my older brother being back from uni to live with us for a year or so. So it's probably somewhere in there. And also my 3 dogs that I ordered off Amazon have not arrived yet, so I was really frustrated about that. They were coming on Monday and they still haven't arrived. So I'm going to get my dad to follow that up from Amazon to see when they're coming. And I then got myself ready, put this top on instead because I put a top on and my mum said that apparently it made me look fat, so thanks for making me feel worse than I already do. And yeah, I got changed and then had a big rant and wave on the way to the zoo to meet my cousin James and my uncle's girlfriend, and felt a lot better. We got there and got in and saw my cousin and my uncle's girlfriend and had a nice catch up. And on the way there, my best mate texted me saying, "Call me ASAP." So of course, I tried to call him back and it wouldn't work, and I found out that my phone is out of credit. So I then tried to call on my brother's phone as he kindly offered for me to call on his phone. Didn't respond because he didn't know the number. So Matt, my mate, texted and said, "Here is this," and my older brother said how it was he was my older brother and how I was off credit, and so he then called up on my older brother's phone, and I chatted with him, and he offered me some work helping him do some gardening as he works with the council doing gardening tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, I can't tomorrow because I'm staying at my older sister's house tomorrow evening, and so tomorrow morning I'm going to be packing up, and I've got lots of stuff to sort out for Dan as I'm going to be helping her with her school where she works at. So instead, he's coming over tomorrow afternoon, and we're just going to be swimming in the pool that I've got up and just having a bit of a catch up. And then next week, I'm going to be starting helping him with a few bits of bobs and hopefully getting a job doing gardening with the council like he does, which would be absolutely great because I worked in a garden centre doing placement and I absolutely loved it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I should be doing that. And my grandpa said how I should get my mum and dad to message the council to see if there's any gardening stuff that I could be doing with because I just absolutely love gardening. And we went around and saw the animals, and I got a load of photos of the animals and saw a spider monkey and put my hand on the glass and was looking in, and then one of the spider monkeys put his hand against mine and it was like it was like he was high fiving me, and it was awesome. Then he was hanging upside down, and then we went and saw the seals and they were doing some tricks getting fed the fish, and saw the penguins, and then we saw the butterflies in the butterfly enclosure, and saw the lemurs, and I was about this close away from a lemur, and it was so cool. It was so fun. And then we had a bite tree in the restaurant, and I had a bit of Victoria sponge cake, the last bit of Victoria sponge cake that was being served, and a glass of apple juice, which was ginormous. And then I went and got a bag of my cousin's biscuits out of the rucksack and opened them up for him, as he wanted me to open them up for him. And I ate one as a joke, just messing around. Big mistake. Did not know that he doesn't like people eating his food or anything like that. And I was just messing around, and he busted to tears. And when I mean busted tears, I mean full on meltdown. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, oh, I'm really sorry. So my uncle's girlfriend was just like, I always keep on nearly calling her auntie. I've done it a few times. She says it was alright, but she's called Louisa, so I call it Louisa. Sometimes it slips and I call her auntie. But yeah, I was like sorry about that, and Louisa was like, no, it's fine, don't worry. And she was like, he's got to learn to share and stuff. And then he had a few tantrums, and gets a bit wild, and he like kicks, like, well, taps you with his foot. And I said to him, like, don't kick, it's not very nice. So he got a bit huffy and puffy with me. I was like, no, you've got to learn, it's not good to kick. But then other than that and a few tantrums, he had such a good time. And we saw the meerkats, and there was a little like tunnel bit where you could look up, and a little like dome bit, and he was stood up. One of the meerkats was stood on the dome bit, so I got a photo that my older brother took of me, and it looks like the meerkat's on my head, and so did James. And his smile was so adorable. He was beaming ear to ear, and it was literally lovely to see. We just had such a great day. The weather was quite sunny, so I put lots of sun cream on just in case, because I burn like a blooming crab. I turn out like a red crab, and it was a bit of a windy time and a bit of a cloudy time at times, but other than that, it was really lovely. And then we saw the lions, and one of the lions there is always asleep. Every time I go there, he's never awake when I go there. He always seems to be asleep. Then I got a few flower snaps and some snaps of some awesome trees with lots of vines and ivy all over, and they looked amazing. Then we did some racing and just played around on the grass area, and we me and my older brother Luke and my uncle's girlfriend played with James on one of the toy cars that you can put money in, and we just shook it a bit and pretended that it was working, and we were like, who needs money when you can just pretend? And he absolutely loved that. And then it was the end of our time at the zoo, and we went into the gift shop, and I just got a few things that I'm going to be showing you. And I first got a white chocolate bar that says Bristol Zoo Gardens on it, and I absolutely love it. I love white chocolate, so I'm going to tuck into that. Then I got this crystal for my Barbie mermaid bedroom themed part of my dollhouse, where I have my Ariel dolls in. And then the last thing that I got, which was so adorable, was this pencil here that has a baby and mother or father penguin on it. And my favourite part of the zoo experience that I had today was going into the butterfly enclosure. I absolutely love it. I saw so many different coloured butterflies, and it was just so beautiful. And we went into the reptile area and saw the snakes and the lizards and the crocodiles and stuff, and it's so warm in there. Great when it's winter time, not so great when it's the summer and when it's this humid. Then we said goodbye to my auntie and cousin, and they went off home. And then me and my older brother went off down to my grandparents' house so that my older brother could put up the cot for my other cousin, who's coming over in on Sunday actually, with my other cousin and my auntie from Ireland. So he put that up, and we had my grandma's specialty, which is her cottage pie, which is delicious, and it was perfect. It was so delicious. Couldn't eat it all though because it was quite a big dish that she served up, and I managed to eat most of it. And then I just had a bowl of custard and some clotted cream. Then I went in and watched Emmerdale, and me and my grandma caught up about the soaps. Then me and my older brother made our way home, and while at the garage, this guy like said something, so I ran down the window and was like, "Pardon?" And he was like, "Oh, I see your I see you've been locked in." I was like, "Yeah, my brother always does that." And then on the way home, we just listened to a bit of music, and me and my brother were just having a lot of fun and laughs and lots of banter. Then I got home, and my younger sister's gone out with her mates to the pub now from being out at work, and my younger brother's gone out. My dad had a disco and he's back now, and I'm off to go watch today's Henry and Neighbours, the two Corries, and EastEnders, as I've watched Emmerdale, but I have to watch the first part of Emmerdale because I think I didn't watch all of it. And yeah, I hope you've all had a lovely week so far. Have had a lovely Wednesday and have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.